What's going on, y'all? We are currently in Washington State, and we are visiting the Rocky Reach Dam Discovery Center. This is right on the Columbia River, and there's a lot of dams up and down the Columbia River, and several of them have museums. This one is free. It's open until 5 o'clock, and so the family is here, so we can go and check this out and learn more about what they do. One of the first things I'm fascinated with is these like stairs of water. I'm wondering if this is for like the fish to be able to swim upstream. But we're gonna learn about that as we go in the museum. Kira's been joking around. She's like, this water is Mountain Dew. She's not wrong. This is all melted snow from the mountains coming down from Canada. So this is just a little north of Wenatchee, Washington. I believe that's what it's called. We're staying at the Thousand Trails Crescent Bar down by Quincy. And it's about a 35 to 40 mile drive up here to this area. There's a lot of shopping and restaurants in Wenatchee. A lot of shopping. We couldn't believe how many grocery stores were in Wenatchee. Not only Walmart and Target, but Fred Meyer and Albertsons and Safeway and Save-A-Lot. No wait, that was a furniture store. All right, let's go and see what this place is all about. Howdy.
Our generation, 1300 megawatts.
The older fashioned lights, slightly newer lights, very modern LED lights over here. Yep. So really the light on this one is just those little yellow squares up there at the top. What, is it doing anything? I don't see that light switch doing anything. Does it do something inside the model? Oh, cool.
It turns on every single light.
Neat. Here's a cool old switch from the 1920s. Nice. The style of house I used to have over 100 years ago. Oh wow, look at the old fuses. This is actually a really cool museum showing kind of electrical stuff in the houses throughout the years. So that's what wiring looked like back in the 1920s. Okay, I'm enjoying this tour a little more and more. Like the TV, that's pretty cool. They modernized it, but they still make it look like the old TV. Oh, I guess if you want to hear what he's saying, you can listen to what he's talking about right there. So here's the wiring from, I think most houses have a wiring similar to this, as well as fuse or breaker boxes like that. And this would be the modern.
My dream house.
Touch sensitive. Oh, and it's got conduit for all the wiring. Oh, they screwed it shut. That is a fancy house.
It was built in 5 years, between 1956 to 1961. Right? It came in 6 months ahead of schedule. Smells and fish migration.
Columbia River. And is this the Snake River then here?
Correct. Very good. 1,088 feet. And some really cool things you can see across the way. We have units 10 and 11 pulled out for rehabilitation. This is where you get the full appreciation of that 3 football fields in life.
It's big.
Go
Check it.
the other way.
Go the other way. There you go. There's something. You got something.
that is the collection channel for our adult fish ladder. We have
Oh.
three entrances.
Okay.
That rectangular structure right there is an entrance for our adult fish. There's one at the north end of our tail race deck and one right below our feet. And we have huge pumps again that create a current for our adult fish.
Adults go that way,
Yep.
kids go that way.
And they're moving like ships in the night at the same time.
Yep.
They're just going in opposite direction. And this is what, so we have a video camera 24/7. And these little fish might come through. These might look like minnow. The fish are coming up the ladder. Here we go.
Wow.
And the channel is narrow, so they can't turn around. At that point, they're committed. And there's lights and a ruler. And this video feed is sent to our warehouse on site where a human identify and count every fish passing our project. He's hanging back though. He saw me. He looked at me like, no.
So you said they're trying to pick off.
The juveniles.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah. Here comes a big guy. Come on, guy.
There we go. A Chinook salmon.
See, he just sort of hangs out for a minute, and then he's like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right.
That's
Very
the
cool.
magic.
It's smooth. Now I'm just like scared to go through the door. He did it. Oh.
So what a really cool tour they give of this. If you catch it right on time, you can get a tour guide that will escort you in to see the actual powerhouse and talk about everything that they do for the fish here. This is actually really cool, and this is all a free tour. I was super delighted when I heard it's like they charge their customers in this area 3 cents per kilowatt hour. After being in New York a year ago where they're charging 21 cents per kilowatt hour. Man, that's pretty nice if you live in this area. You get some fairly affordable electric energy because all of this is owned by the community. It's not really necessarily owned by the government or a private organization. The community basically got together and built all of this like 100 years ago. The work that they've gone through at this place to help these salmon and other fish to be able to swim upstream from the Pacific Ocean to be able to make more salmon is they do a lot of work here. I think it's really cool learning about all the stages of the fish. So not only are they making electricity here and they're managing the water levels for everybody, but they're, making sure that the world has salmon to keep the world that loves salmon keep going. This is like the lower level number 1, I guess, in the museum. You can learn about the tribes that were all here on the Columbia River before they started doing these projects. Cool, this is like a video game. Gotta drive the riverboat. Oh, now I'm driving. Well, it's making the meter read.
Yeah, I was using the handle and it smashed my thumb right into the handle.
Alright, can't get to that fifth.
So it's turning that stone. Cool. Oh, it's picking the marbles up like condensation and then turning them into rain that then makes them come down the river. That's so cool. It's pretty cool. Adult fish come up here, the baby fish come out over there. If you're lucky, you can see some longhorn sheep up here. We saw a couple up there by those little tiny trees. I love classic looking light bulbs. All right, we want to go see this big turbine that's been retired and check out their playground before heading back into Wenatchee. So they basically have their own park that's right here, all on the property grounds. Now there's security. So to get in here, you just got to let them know you're going to the Discovery Center and they will let you pass the security. And you can come in here and go around this park. They have their own dedicated staff that handle all of this. They even have a greenhouse here to take care of all their own flowers and everything. Right now, we want to go down here by one of the old turbines. Tanya wants to get a photo by this. These turbines were older and a little bit less efficient. We were being told all this on the tour. So they've all been retired. They've got newer ones that produce more electricity and are more friendly to the fish. This one had a little bit of a mortality rate with the salmon that would be going through there. There's the big turbine. Can't remember how many 100,000 pounds she said that this weighs. Sure, we could find that information here somewhere. 130,000 gallons of water per second through these things. 140,000 horsepower. Talks about the modifications that were made to the newer ones that would make them a little bit friendlier to the fish and be better at moving water. Or water moving them. Yeah, water moving them. Huge. Glad we could find something else so cool as this to be, visit this for free on our RV journey. Hope I don't bonk my head. I'm trying to back up to it slowly. Solid stainless steel. This thing is huge. Yeah, this is a great thing you can go check out. I don't think it's open 7 days a week, but it's at least open till 5 p.m. on the days it's open. There's a cafe in there that serves breakfast and lunch, just not supper. Like I said, there's park, there's picnic tables all over the place. I'm sure you could bring your own pack lunch with you. We're laughing. Tanya's been putting carbonated water into her water bottle and the lid keeps blowing off. It's funny. You making your water go boom?
I make it go boom. You can really see someone's hand.
You can see someone's hand. You're gonna break your toes, child.
Smack it with your hand.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of hungry for salmon now. I'm wondering if salmon is at better prices around here since there's so much salmon in this part of the country. They just opened up another spillway. Number 8 was open. Looks like number 6 just opened up. Cool, got to see it. Our tour guide was saying that they have to keep the levels on the other side between 704 feet deep and 707 feet deep. And they manage that by opening up the floodgates and letting more water through. They try not to though, because from their philosophy, that's money. Money creating electricity. So if they're releasing excess, it's like letting money go. I'm gonna go check out the playground, our last stop on this trip. That's an Avatar thing?
Firebender, who knows? It looks like the firebender sign.
I think they're kind of thinking it's more related to water. It was really interesting to hear that there are people that count every fish going through, the adult fish, going upstream. They have cameras. We get to go into the camera room and actually see as they're counting the salmon come through. Those are Chinook salmon. Isn't that fascinating? Somebody gets to sit there as a job and count the fish. All right, just Kira and I are gonna go. Tanya and Kaylin are feeling a little worn out, so they're gonna go hang out in the truck. This looks like a pretty epic playground. I'm impressed.
All swings, band, and all you get is this. The wooden swings.
It's like a honeycomb you can climb on. Yeah, just different colors. Hi.
I love it.
These are some pretty epic fast slides. The young lady that was here went down that one and she lost her shoe. The thing was fast.
Do you think the water droplet is gonna make it to the top of the cloud before it rains?
She's pretending that she is water. She's being...
Processing and condensation.
Yep. She went up to the top. Now she's raining back down so that she can rejoin the river to wash back out to the ocean.
The rain is going to start in a couple of minutes. I'm one of the extra droplets.
She's being a cloud that's making it rain.
Okay, so in the middle, you make it rain. But when you go to one of these quarters, like where it looks like a little bed, that's where you make the rainbows.
All right, that's going to do it for our adventure today here at this rocky, man, now I'm already forgetting the name of the place. This dam that we went to, the Discovery Center. This is such a cool trip. Now, if you're 1,000 Trails members and you want to stay in this area It's 34 miles here from the Thousand Trails Crescent Bar, or 41 miles here from the Thousand Trails Leavenworth. So either one of those options, and there's a lot of other campgrounds in this area as well. This is just a great little place. You can come here for free. Kids can learn stuff. You can learn stuff even if you don't have kids. I found everything about hydroelectric power as well as everything they're doing for the fish to be fascinating. You pack a picnic, have a picnic here, save a little bit of money, come play on this epic playground. Okay, maybe you want to have the kids for playing on the epic playground, but this is a great stop. So I encourage you all to come check this out. Nice economical way to get out and explore and learn. So thanks again for watching our videos. We hope you'll come back and watch some more. Remember that life happens. Don't let it stop you. Get out there and check this stuff out. Stay fresh, cheese bags.